Good evening, everybody. It's Happypapaya here, and we've got a nice Tuesday night of Pop 1 in store for y'all. Looks like we've got 6 players in the lobby so far on the beautiful Pop 1 map on this beautiful Tuesday evening. Hope everybody's been having a good week so far. Hope everyone's ready for happy, wholesome Thanksgiving. But it's not going to be wholesome action today. It's going to be violence. Bloodshed in this Pop 1 lobby. But let's check out these teams who are going to be out here trying to kill each other for the next 90 minutes. And here is our lobby today. We've got Apex Predators, VR Shockwave, Synergy, also VRS teams. We got 2 VRS squads in here. Just Another Crew. I like to call him Jack because JAC, Supreme Fugitives, Zeatic, and VIP, Legion. And taking a look at the players on these teams just a little bit more. We've got Apex Predators. They've got Featherith hosting this lobby, Mac and Max the Penguin. VR Shockwave. They've got Clarity, Soonski, Zav, Shagroid, Naptopper, and Suds. Synergy, seen them in a couple of lobbies personally already this season. Snickle, Fritz, Avon, Chocolate Wings, Trouble, and Leading I've seen in these lobbies already. Just Another Crew. We'll know who they are because they've all got Jack in their name, but they got Nick, Brewsta, Sick Miniguns, Fuego, and Matthew. Fugitives, one of the favorite teams coming into the season, still unable to climb back up to that top lobby, but having a nice week last week. Sleepy Joe, Scancer, and Funky Bunch was the squad last week with Red, Danderson, and Dead Inside on reserve. We've got Zeatic. They've got Kiku, Pinbit. Right, this is the Japan-based team here. So, nice to see some international action on this Tuesday night here. And then lastly, VIP Legion with MJ, Nikki, Kelly, and Zay. It's going to be a fun one today, folks. Sloth chooses violence. No wholesomeness today. Save that for the weekend. Save that for Thanksgiving. Save that for the fam. Right now, we're shooting each other. See if any more of these teams have showed up in the lobby here. Oh yeah, quite a few more players in here. We do have Scancer. So we will be seeing Supreme Fugitives in here today. Funky Bunch also in for Fugitives. Not sure if they'll have Sleepy Joe or another third here. Got some of the VIP players in here, like Kev, E-Time, Featherith, I believe Max the Penguin, and Mac will be the teammates there for Apex Predators. Evil Jester, Matthew, and Sick M, of course, can be Just Another Crew. Jack. Got Shagroid, Tumbleweed, and Leading. I believe that is VR Shockwave. Yep, that's going to be Shockwave with Shagroid. 2 VRS teams in here. That is going to be Shockwave, and over here is going to be Synergy with Snickle, Fritz, Chocolate Wings, and Leading. And right now, looks like about 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 players. So maybe waiting for 1 or 2 more teams here. So getting pretty close to the start of the action here. While we wait, let's check out where these teams stand in the standings. So here's the ladder. So top team in the lobby here looks like it is Supreme Fugitives at that number 10 spot. I believe they're number 12 last week, so moving up a little bit. Still trying to grind their way up to the top. Synergy at number 13. Apex Predators 14. VR Shockwave 15. Zeatic 17. Just another crew at 18. And let's see, did we get any backfill teams here? Ooh, and are we getting... No, just a little silence there. Nobody firing off their guns for a moment. Yeah, so it looks like a pretty tightly grouped lobby with a lot of these teams right in this area here. Synergy, Apex Predators, VR Shockwave, VIP. I think that might be a different VIP team. Yeah, VIP Legion actually is the one in this lobby at number 30. But out of these teams, 13 through 18, all but one will be in this lobby. So a tight grouping. All these teams between 1504 and 1462 MMR. So based on the skill ratings here, should be a highly contested lobby with some close fights. Looking forward to it. This is the lobby for today. Once again, Apex Predators, VR Shockwave, Synergy, just another crew, Supreme Fugitives, Zeatic, and VIP Legion. We'll see if we're missing out on any teams once this game gets started here. But looks like we've already got a lot of players in here. I'm not seeing anybody from Zeatic. No Pinbit. No other Japanese names in here as far as I'm seeing, so we'll see if that squad makes it in. But other than that, I think we're really close to a full lobby here. And even if we're not getting 7 teams in here, we'll have a 6-team lobby at least from the looks of it. It's hard to tell how many people are here. They're absolutely bumping. Vibes are immaculate here at the truck stop. Chocolate Wings trying to get back in. Shagward falling off too. Oh, the party's so lit. More coming in. We don't need to play the game. This is the content we're here for, y'all. Hey, Space Kiwi, what's good? Thank you. Not getting off any Ben Shapiro vibes, eh? Oh, and here we are. Let's see if we got any hot droppers here. As the game begins. Population 1 Tuesday, a tightly grouped up lobby, and hot dropping indeed. Wow, that's a lot of hot droppers. Did this match get canceled? Because that seemed a little bit overzealous for everybody to be dropping that hot. And I think that is the case. Looks like this one is not going to count. We're going to get a fresh drop here. Perhaps a player on the wrong team or something there. Yeah, those vibes. Alley Cat, man. Why don't I ever get invited to parties that lit? Everybody bumping on one build. And looks like the hot drop here, we do have Team E, Zav QC, Tumbleweed, and Shagroid. That's going to be VR Shockwave taking the hot drop to Kingdom and uncontested. So it looks like they're going to have that space to work with here. And we do have the full 7-team lobby. So 3 teams on the left pod and 4 teams on the right pod. That means this right side is going to be a little bit tight. 7-team lobbies give a little bit more space to one side, that left side here. So these 4 teams on the right going to have to find their space. Here is Zeatic, Pinbit, Uria, and Aim VR. We've got Featherith. Oh, already some shots taken here as Mac for Apex Predators drops and picks up an AK. No hits, though, it looks like, as we taking shots at Supreme Fugitives, dropping deeper into the apartments of Metropolis here. Just another crew. The third team dropping at Metropolis. Then round the horn here, we've got another VRS team. This one is Synergy. Team B dropping to Cemetery. And then the last team, we've got VIP. And do they have a third today? Does not look like it. So it's just going to be Kev and E-Time. Call him double E-Time. Maybe just Time. And looks like a lot of these players throughout the lobby are going to have a lot of time and space to get their loot up, as no real fights going down since those first shots taken by Mac toward the apartments. And looting time is going to be great for these players, as Metropolis and these apartments especially absolutely rich with loot. Funky Bunch can have enough loot here to last the whole game basically. But will they be able to take a while to loot it up? Where is this zone? No, all those Metropolis players going to be forced to move toward apartments. We've already got Team A Apex Predators. Appreciate the A for Apex there. That's easy to remember. Already rolling over to Defiance. Just another crew still in Complex. And Team B, VR Synergy. We've seen a lot of good zone play from them. Not getting outside of the top 3 in a single match last week. And we'll see how those rotations work for them today in a 7-team lobby once again. And Evil Jester with the RFB looking to hit Snicklefritz. Finally, these teams shooting at each other a little bit more. We've got just another crew on the right here. We've got Apex Predators here in Pleasant Park. And VR Synergy looking to stay on the outside of the fight a little bit, chill towards Cemetery. Let's see if these teams decide to fully engage. As Feathereth may be looking for a flank for his squad. Got a full squad directly in front of him. In Poppin' Chicken. Flying open in front of Jack. Building closer. Getting shredded a little bit. Losing those shields on the way in. But Evil Jester also on low HP. Matthew right underneath Feathereth. Feathereth with DT already. In the face of Matthew. With backup from Max the Penguin. Feathereth gonna drop back a bit. But Max still on top. Sick M is dropped back to the right, but Matthew and Evil Jester still in deep. Max in close with the M1014 shotgun. Evil Jester takes some damage from Feathereth. Max taking damage back. Matthew popping around the side, looking to get that kill onto Max, but Max able to evade it, pop up top and survive. Max looking to head peek with that M10. Not going to find anyone directly in front of him as Evil Jester, Sick M, retreating into Metropolis. Matthew going to go through the zone to try and catch up. And Apex Predators going to hold their ground here. Synergy still chilling in this area. Popping up on the apartments now in Snicklefritz with the AWP. Not looking to exchange too many shots early.
Battle zone shrinking in.
As now we've got Team E. VR Shockwave gravitating toward VR Synergy a little bit as an op shot does hit for Zav. From outpost to apartments. Tagging Snicklefritz with at least a blue AWP there. So already 4 or 5 teams getting a little bit involved with each other as, wow, Matthew just able to find a banana in time before he dives to the zone here. Always lots of bananas in Metropolis for everybody to find. Always an easy... Oh, and Scanter now getting damaged a little bit. As here's a fight. As Funky Bunch tags Pinbit with his blue op. Looking for shots onto Yuria. Supreme Fugitives, Team C right in front of us. Fighting Zeatic, Team G at the tower. But this new zone over here, everybody gonna have to rotate toward outposts. And that is exactly what Fugitive's gonna do now. Hanging to the left on this rotation. Oh, and Max the Penguin pops out of the vents, looking sus, and drops Yuria. Unlucky sandwich there for Team Zeatic. And now Pimbit trying to get out of it, but getting shot by Mac from the bridge. A lot of action, a lot of weird rotations, a lot of teams run into each other early as Max the Penguin and Feathereth now pushing AIM VR. Mac, it's a 3v1 push here. The DT coming in. AIM VR trying to run away and survive this one, but he's got 3 on his tail. Feathereth with the DT. Gonna be able to finish the kill, and now only one left for Team G. Zeatic. That is Pinbit, and he is going to chill for now. Try and keep a low profile. Hold his fire. Supreme Fugitives took the rotate over here to Observatory. They have a nice path around here. Sleepy Joe always had a nice eye for rotations. Finding a nice angle to circumnavigate that fight. VR Synergy been chilling around this cemetery area for the whole game. Able to find a lot of open space. Just another crew. Avoided dying in that early fight, and now a lot more space to work with below cemetery. And actually, Supreme Fugitives with the rotation over here, but they've got VIP on their left, and they've got Team E, that's VR Shockwave, directly in front of them. Scanter and Sleepy Joe gonna try and make a push happen. Zov trying to pressure from below ground. Zone Grenade does not land on Zov. Zov gets tagged hard. Sleepy Joe loses some health as well. Zov still directly above him, and Shagroid takes down Sleepy Joe with the UMP. Zov going very low, though, with Scanter right in his face. Scanter looking to get his heals up. Now the DT's out. Fight inside. Scanter with the DT-11 versus Tumbleweed, but Tumbleweed in the M10 surviving with 10 health. And now Funky Bunch, the only one alive here for Fugitives, and Shagroid looking to finish the job. Breaking the builds with the DT, and it's Funky Bunch's DT defending himself, staying alive. Zov coming in for more. Funky Bunch goes down to the Uzis, and Supreme Fugitives, the first team to go down. A surprise early, as perhaps the favorite in the lobby, the first team to die. 7th place for them as Max gets the kill onto AIM VR. Yuria dies outside the zone, and Pimbit goes down immediately after. The squad wipe there from Apex. Able to pressure Team Zeatic hard early in that tower fight, and finishing the job after they got their revives off. So from 7 teams to 5 teams in a flash. Now a lot more space for these teams to work with, and they're hanging around the edges of the map. VIP trying to keep a low... Oh, actually, they do have a third. Nope, that's VRS Tumbleweed in the face of Kev. Thought they were the same team. Instead, it's a fight. Kev got Tumbleweed off his shields. Trying to climb up, get a kill, turn it into a 2v2. As VIP kills Zov, and it's actually a 2v1. Only Shagroid alive, but able to kill time and hopefully buy some time. But instead, running into shots from Apex and gonna find this nice little hiding spot. Pop all those shields, pop the revive. But now pressure coming in from Apex. Feathereth popping in. Zone Grenade coming in. All the pressure on Shagroid. And Shagroid and VR Shockwave go down. Running into VIP and Apex Predators. So Apex Predators finishing their second squad already. So now 4 teams here, all kind of along this line. Apex, Team A right here. VIP still surviving as the duo. Nicely done as a duo in that fight, getting a little help from Apex to finish it. Buying them some time to get the revive off, get back to their full force of 2. But Team A hears them ticking in the zone right now. So they are aware that VIP is right there, and they're probably going to try and hold them out of the zone and protect this corner. But instead, finding a fight right now with VR Synergy.
Battle zone shrinking in. 60 seconds.
And E-Time dying in the zone. Kev getting big damage by that zone. And he goes down. That is it for VIP. The zone ticking hard. As soon as that new zone hit, the damage went up, and VIP not quite ready for that. So Apex Predators chilling in this ice cream sandwich building, named for their ice cream sandwich appearance. VR Synergy getting some nice damage onto Feathereth. Zone Grenade gonna try and deny the push, and that does separate Snicklefritz from the squad for a minute. As Snicklefritz closing the gap to touch this building. Max still firing out with his AKM. And they know that Snicklefritz is right underneath. No, Feathereth does not. Walks right by Snicklefritz, and Snicklefritz pops up from behind, gets the kill. And Max the Penguin avenges, now in the face of leading with the M1014 versus the Matadors. And the Matadors for leading come through clutch. Only Mac alive, now Feathereth 2 with the quick revive. Able to run over, get some loot, get a banana up, getting the gold M10. And with that gold M10, Feathereth ready to bool. That fire rate is insane on the gold M10. And the double kill with that gold shotgun is lethal. Now 2 squads left, and just another crew got the zone in their favor. But they've got Feathereth and the gold M10 with Mac to contest here. And it looks like they might have a little spot to hide in here without taking zone damage. But better than said, flies in, Mac as well, and just another crew. Just as easy as that. Taking the dub, playing the zone, letting everybody come to them, and taking that win easily. But Apex Predators doing an excellent job, getting tons of kills and damage in there. Nice game one from Apex Predators, and just another crew able to get the dub. But also VIP doing a nice job to get into that top 4 as a duo. And Supreme Fugitives in that game one. That's the big surprise for sure. 7th place, 0 kills. And not what they're looking for. Let's see if they can turn it around next game. Let me make sure these scores are on the screen. All right, all right. Oh, I got to keep refreshing anyway. So just another crew. Only 2 kills to go with that first place, but they did get over 1,000 damage there. So nice placement there from just another crew. A good start to get the confidence going in this tough lobby. And that tightly packed lobby, thought Supreme Fugitives might be able to play it well. And I thought they had a nice zone rotation for a minute there, but it ended up not favoring them at all, as they ran into a couple of teams there. And Apex Predators looking good. I believe they were the ones to hold Fugitives out of the zone there for a minute and confirm those kills. All right, back in the lobby. Won't miss this next game here. Let me keep refreshing these scores. We've got the first and the last place team scores in right now. Let's see if we got any more. Okay, let's zoom this out a bit. Here we go. Maybe a little bit more. Here we go. So Apex Predators, the big game, 10 kills, 2,700 damage. Huge start for Apex Predators, and a quick lobby start here. Feather, the lobby host. Member, oh, are we playing here? Because it looks like we got a team chilling here. And VIP, this is huge. They've got their third. MJ Legion joining Kev and E-Time. First team to pull their pods over here is Zeatic, looking to go toward Outpost. Have the Hot Droppers. VR Shockwave. And actually, that may have been VR Shockwave doing a nice job finishing off Supreme Fugitives that fight in Outpost. Chocolate Wings taking the windmill. Who do we have a fight over here? Sleepy Joe up on King Kong. Now going to drop down. So 2 teams in Metro early. Are either of these teams going to be in the zone? No, it looks like they're going to have to move to a pretty similar zone as last game. Going to have to move toward Defiance. As on the other side of the map, we had Zia Ticket Outpost, VIP, Plains / Lower Kingdom, and at Upper Kingdom, we got just another crew. VRS Chocolate Wings and Synergy taking this farmlands and frontier location, and that is not a bad spot. I guess they do need to rotate to Plains, so they will have to move to the zone, see if anybody tries to hold them out in those open fields. As right now, these teams just taking their time to loot up. No fights yet. both of these teams outside the zone. Supreme Fugitives underneath here with Scanter, Sleepy Joe, and Funky Bunch. Apex Predators in here coming off a huge game. Second place, 10 kills, 2,700 damage. It's Mac, Max, and Feathereth. And if Feathereth gets another gold M10, I'm sure they will have quite a bit of success, because that gun, just hold that trigger down and watch your enemy's health get deleted. Scanter back up on King Kong, looking to leverage this high ground. What kind of ranged weapon does he have here? He's got the op. This is what the people want to see, that Scanter op. He sees Mac. Waiting for the moment for Mac to... Oh, using his Uzis instead here. Getting 50 damage onto Mac. Now hitting the op shot. But Mac able to dodge the follow-up shots. And let's see if this pressure from Supreme Fugitives, it does actually influence Apex Predators to rotate towards Summit and stay away. But just as I say that, from behind, Supreme Fugitives now feeling the presence of VR Shockwave, Team E here. Shagroid taking the bounce pad up to catch up with Zav and Tumbleweed. But on the other side of the map, these teams pretty close to each other as well. We've got VIP tightly grouped up here, rotating into Outpost. Zeatic positioned at Upper Observatory, and just another crew rotating into Observatory as well. But Scanter knocks down Shagroid with the Uzi. Shagroid not with his team enough. Goes down. And we got Scanter and Funky Bunch over here, and Sleepy Joe over here solo for Supreme Fugitives, taking shots and getting shot by Tumbleweed from that high ground. And Sleepy Joe did just hear that revive as Shagroid revived by Zob QC here. Op shots between Zob looking to hit Team A. And Scanter and Funky Bunch now pushing onto this high ground, forcing Tumbleweed off. Tumbleweed will drop down. And Sleepy Joe, see how he elects to catch up with his teammates. Scanter taking op shots toward multiple teams now as Apex Predators here on the left.
Battle zone shrinking in.
Team E,
60 seconds.
VR Shockwave moving in toward Defiance Park. Chill stream for just a good lobby. Yeah, it's going to be a tight lobby today, Ryan. And Scanter going low from that rapid fire. And on the other side, Kev getting the kill. Ooh, VRS Tumbleweed barely surviving. Eating that banana. Max the Penguin. There's actually three teams here. Max the Penguin on Team A. Scanter on Team C. Tumbleweed on Team E. And Tumbleweed actually very isolated from his teammates here. Gonna try and drop down and catch up, and goes down to Max AKM instead. And on the other side, so here's the other for Team E, Shagroid. But on the other side, we've got Jack getting another kill. Pimbit, the only one left from Zeatic here. Zeatic off to a rough start, representing Japan here. 6th place in the first game and in danger of coming in 7th here. And they know exactly where Pimbit is, ticking in that zone. Oh, and getting shredded, trying to take a head peek, but so low in that zone. And this is an opportunity as Matthew flies over the edge and gets the angle on Pimbit to finish him off. And now, just another crew does not have to worry about that team behind them. Just got to worry about the team in front of them, but that's VIP, and VIP may be able to hold them out of this corner zone. The other side of the map, two teams rotating into the same corner here. It's Team A, Apex Predators, best team from Game 1. Squared up against Team C, Supreme Fugitives, one of the historically dominant teams of Population 1. Harmonica from map, keeping those shields up for the squad. Funky Bunch and Sleepy looking to leverage that high ground from Construction and Scanter right at the corner zone, trying to decide when to cross the street. And he'll do it now as Apex Predators backing off, not looking to take that engagement at the corner, but they are going to run directly from one team into another. Now it's going to be VR Shockwave. Make that VR synergy. The Snickle Fritz and his teammates getting Mac low. Now pushing in. Mac goes down. Feather kills Chocolate Wings. It's a trade. 2v2 here. Max trying to shield up and take some headpiece with that M10, but it's Leading's M10-14 that is lethal. And now, just Feathereth for Apex Predators, coming off the win, in danger of a 6th place game here, but able to turn it into a 1v1 with the Uzi kill onto Snicklefritz.
Battle zone shrinking in.
And now Feathereth will pop the revive, so Feathereth reviving, Leading all alone in here. Teams fighting over here, trying to make their way into the zone. As Jack still inside the outpost walls here, VIP just outside, and peeks over the wall. As Kev reviving MJ Legion inside, now canceling. And Scancer takes down Mac at the op on the other side. Duel here. Evil Jester pops a banana, getting chased, building. And E-Time goes down to Sick M. Now VIP Kev, the only surviving member. Building into the box, looking for a revive. But Jack is right there. And they might be looking for a farm here. But no, they're chilling, not looking to push that fight despite the 3v1 situation. And now Zob firing at Matthew, able to get the kill. So it's VR Shockwave coming in for the pressure. Over here, Feathereth is able to revive Max and Mac. Mac was killed again by Scanter. Revived for a 2nd time here. And nice positioning here for Supreme Fugitives. They've got some nice cover and houses here in the zone. Fight going down hard here, though. As VIP Kev, VIP, and just another crew trade players. Both of those squads with only 2. And who does that favor? It favors Shockwave with 3 in the zone here. As Zob takes down MJ Legion. 1 left again for VIP here. They are getting farmed right now. And just another crew. Evil Jester going to look to rotate down the hill. As Supreme Fugitive still holding off here. Snicklefritz dying outside the zone. Getting revived there, but Sleepy Joe's M60 pressure keeping him down bad. Now pressuring to the right. It's Leading, trying to build for his life. Able to make it into some hard cover, but not in the zone. Looking for an op shot on the Sleepy Joe to change the map a little bit. Not finding the angle. And VIP goes down on the other side of the map. Oh, Scancer with a double kill on the farm right here. Looking toward the apartments. Leading hits the op shot on Max the Penguin. Leading right in between a rock and a hard place. And Sleepy Joe using Leading's first shot, able to finish off Max the Penguin. And Evil Jester tried to rotate down the hill, but also finding no space. A little bit too much open space here for just another crew to survive. And I think a little bit too much open space here for Leading to survive. Very impressive that Leading survived for this long. Those op shots pressuring both teams to not peak. To not break these builds as much as they maybe should here. And finally, Sleepy Joe able to break the builds and break Leading with the M60. So now 3 teams died quick, and now we've just got 3 teams left. And it looks like Team E, VR Shockwave with the zone, has a huge advantage here. Right now, trying to hold off Team A from the right, but all that focus on Team A may let Supreme Fugitives into the zone on the left. This Apex Predator's done a nice job to make it this far, but with a tough position here. Mac trying to close the gap, able to get into close range, able to get a nice DT shot in there. Mac goes down, Max the Penguin goes down. Feathereth dies outside the zone, that's it for Apex. Now it's Team E versus Team C, and Supreme Fugitives fully LD looking to push the advantage. Sleepy Joe going in fast. Builds everywhere, Shagroid trying to make it tough for Supreme Fugitives to finish him off here. As the AKM pressure from behind from Zob, huge, but Zob also getting shredded. Now all 3 from Supreme Fugitives right on Shagroid. Shagroid's health flow climbing into that tree. Trying to fly around. Scanter takes down Zob with the op, and Shagroid with the op. Scanter flexing with the quick scopes game 2. And Supreme Fugitives from worst to first, game 1 to 2. And that is more what they're trying to do in this lobby. Pretty chaotic game. 3-squad fight going down on one side, a 4-squad fight going down on the other. And maybe a chill stream, but not a chill lobby. Everybody's shooting at each other constantly here. And let's see if we got any fresh scores in here yet. Tuesday. Here, a couple scores in. We got Apex Predators, third place, 3 kills, 1600 damage. So given that was a very tough game for Apex to work through there, getting held out of the zone by Supreme Fugitives, still able to get third place, decent damage, salvage some points there. Synergy getting fourth place, first time in the last 6 games they've been outside the top 3, maybe even more games of a top 3 streak. So a tough lobby for Synergy to continue that consistent positional gameplay. And it's gonna be, that just goes to show it's gonna be tough for any of these teams to find space. It was tough for Fugitives game 1. And just another crew, and that after the win, getting more kills with 4, but in that corner of outpost, getting held out by Team E, going down. Let's see, any more scores? Okay, we got the full picture in here now. Yeah, Supreme Fugitives. That is exactly the kind of game they're looking for. First place, 11 kills, 3,300 damage. That is a big game for Supreme Fugitives. Still not quite enough to put them up into the first place spot in points in the lobby yet after that bad start from them. But that is exactly how they're looking to bounce back here. And second place went to VR Shockwave. Nice game from them. 8 kills, 2,300 damage to go with that second place. And Zeatic, no scores in here yet, but that is I think a 6th place and 7th place game from them. So slow start for Zeatic. VIP Legion also with the 4th place, 6th place, 2 kills each. So both of those teams looking to find a better game here, as all these other teams have had a top 3 so far. But Synergy, without getting the consistency of top 3 every game, having that 4th place, going to be harder to be toward the top of the standings like they would choose to be if they had the choice, and like they're trying to make happen here. But all these teams really playing for position well. Tough to find open space in here, especially that zone. The center of that zone is really just that open field, only hard cover kind of in the edges. Yo, what happened here? Oh, we'll go back to the game. As we jump back into the lobby and as I pull up those scores again. So those 3 teams near the top after 2 games, currently halfway through. Here we go. We've got Apex Predators off a nice first game with 10 kills. A decent game here with 3 kills, 3rd place. Up on top with 48 points. VR Shockwave in 2nd with 41. After getting a nice 2nd place 8-kill game. And 3rd place Supreme Fugitives with the 1st place 11 kills. 4th place just another crew with 34 points overall. Starting it off with a win. Let's try and rejoin this lobby because Feathereth is firing off those games fast. I can already tell y'all. Gotta be ready. Because Feathereth is absolutely sending it right now. Without regard for streamer life. Case in point, already looks like these squads are looting up here. Looting up and shooting already. Underneath in Metropolis here we have
is now shrinking.
Tumbleweed. So we've got both VR fighting through this tunnel here. I know it's not spawned in yet, but this is a tunnel with a building in between them. The VRS Tumbleweed a little bit alone, and actually Supreme Fugitives coming in behind here. So we got 3 teams total. VIP, VRS, Synergy, and Funky Bunch with the op kill onto Tumbleweed. Meanwhile, over here, man. Oops, should probably put that game on. Honestly, though, everything's still popping in. Somebody tell Feathereth to chill with the quick starts. But Team G getting a kill, pushing the advantage, taking down Legion. Oh, and a gold AKM drop. Pinbit saying, you want that? Zeatic saying, yeah, I do want that gold A cam. That gun is nuts. So early we did have Funky Bunch getting a kill with an up onto Tumbleweed. Now in the face of Chocolate Wings and leading. Perhaps waiting for some support here to push in deeper. Scanter. Not far behind, but it looks like Funky Bunch instead going to let them have their space, let them have their revive. And Supreme Fugitive's going to be happy to let them revive as they get the farm off. Funky Bunch quickly kills him with the P90. Now Scanter looking to come through the tunnel. Leading knows that, has his M10 ready, trading lots of damage, both on health. That's going to favor Supreme Fugitives if they got the numbers here. Oh, but Chocolate Wings able to camp in the corner, catches Funky Bunch by surprise on the camp. Over here, Sleepy Joe, though, finishing off leading. And now that means only one left for VRS. That's Chocolate Wings with Sleepy Joe and Scanter right around the corner. But actually a third party here from VR Shockwave led by Zob QC. Gonna perhaps give Chocolate Wing a small window for escape here. He's trying to get out of Metro fast on the run. And he's gotta run because the bullets are still coming from Supreme Fugitives. Also coming from Team E, VR Shockwave, and now Scanter's still chasing Chocolate Wings. And it looks like Chocolate Wings not taking a direct path away. I think Supreme Fugitive's gonna be able to catch him here. And there it is, Scanter with the Uzis finishing off Chocolate Wings and Synergy early here. VIP able to skirt out of that Metropolis fight into Complex. And VR Shockwave pushing in, taking the high ground, but now this is not in the zone. Cemetery is in the zone, and we've already got 3 teams in here. Zeatic on the rocks. Pinbit knows Evil Jester's right here. Both looking to head peek each other. Aim VR looking for op shots, but instead it's Matthew getting shredded from behind after getting some rapid fire. It's Apex Predators trying to control the cemetery. Trying to build some tombstones for the rest of these players. As Yuria takes down Sick M from Just Another Crew. Matthew trying to drop back and survive here. But Aim VR and Yuria looking to make that a difficult task. As Mac from Apex taking him down from the other side. Now Evil Jester, the only one alive here, camping in here for Just Another Crew. Pinbit over the top. Evil Jester keeping quiet. And Pinbit goes down instead. Now Yuria and Aim VR, 2 alive here for Zeatic. And they're going to drop back. Nice stealth there for a second from Evil Jester, literally right in front of Max from another squad. This is comedy. This is stealth. Are they going to notice? Yo. Stealth level 100 from Evil Jester right now. Let's take a look at this, folks. This is POV Evil Jester right now. Oh, yo. He pulled it off. They ran away. Oh, undetected. Holy no, bro. I'm suicidal. Dude, I pressed the transition button, but we got too many dang scenes. It's okay, game totally sucks, bro. Max taking down Zob. Sorry about that, guys. Honestly, the chat delay is not that bad. I just am dumb. Oh, man. I'll try and clip that one for the community, though, because that was nuts. Honestly, the action was all pretty lame. The only good thing that happened was, this dude was literally camping right here. I clipped it. I'm going to post that in the Discord. Literally camping right here while everybody just passes him by. That was kind of cringe, guys. Yeah, use your imagination. Close your eyes. Really, that whole fight converged right here.
60 seconds.
The only team really going down in that fight was Zeatic. Started right here. Had 2 teams kind of push into them. But the highlight there was Jack just camping in the corner. Yo. Hello. That's how he... Yo, I'm just big brain getting the chat to pop off by not showing the game whatsoever. It's now Supreme Fugitives on the low ground in front of Just Another Crew. Pressuring from up top. on the church. A pretty good zone for the church for now is nobody behind them, but they're not in the zone yet. They're going to have to move over here. Just trying to appreciate the days of radio before television existed. Ooh, Evil Jester dodging op shots from two teams there, dropping back. And Shagroid very isolated from the rest of his team here. Another case of stealth. Keeping a low profile, trying not to be loud here. Shagroid just waiting for the moment when Zav pops in here to pop up. And it looks like Shagroid not going to use an aggressive sneak attack here. Just stay and chill. Yeah, good thing I was actually being descriptive for a minute there. Sheesh. We've got VIP here with some nice zone. They're going to be able to chill for a minute down all alone there. Team A, Apex, in between a couple rocks, but it might become a sandwich for them, and they're sensing that, starting to rotate over, looking for a more isolated fight against just another crew here. Nice proactive rotation from Team A to avoid a sandwich situation. Instead, getting this fight on Jack. Feather pushing in with the DC-11, but running into two, getting Matthew low, but going down. And now let's see how Apex selects to take this one. Pushing in directly, Mac getting the kill onto Matthew, and getting the double kill, finishing off Jack. And on the other side, Scanter finishing off Mac with the Uzis, and they were also finishing off the third member of Jack. So Jack goes down after that nice stealth earlier that nobody could see. It was so stealthy, not even the chat could see him. He could sword the whole team if he had one. That's so true, but no swords, unfortunately, in here. I know you're probably sad about the no swords, Ryan. You're a big sword user over there. But still, Supreme Fugitives on the outside of the zone looking in the face of Apex. We'll see if Apex holds them out here. If Supreme Fugitives decides to rotate directly this way. If they do choose that, there are a lot of builds to use. Ooh, op shot. Plus some rapid fire from Max there. Scanter going to be forced to revive a little bit. And only two alive here for VR Shockwave outside the zone. Gonna have to rotate somewhere. Tumbleweed trying to go straight in. Shagroid trying to go around. Tumbleweed trying to wait for Fugitives to be distracted and able to find a little corner of zone here. This is a good spot for Tumbleweed. Unfortunately for Shagroid, going the other direction. And Shagroid actually finding a DT kill in here. Running away and not able to escape E-time. Only one alive here for VR Shockwave. As Supreme Fugitives were able to take the zone, as Apex Predators rotated off of this corner into the solo house in this last zone. Let's see how this house, being the first team in the house, pays off for Apex Predators. Looks like a lot of potential for a close range endgame fight here. And Zob QC with the knife kill onto E-time, fresh off the revive. Oh, another knife kill from Zob QC. Who needs a sword? He's got the knife, but Scanter's got the DT, and that's a little more range. And Kev going down, VIP going down. Now Zob QC, Feather getting knocked by the AKM from Mac and Funky Punch. Mac up top on Sleepy Joe, pushed off, and Scanter cleans him up. Now only one left for Supreme Fugitives to clean up under here inside. It's Max the Penguin camping it out. Sleepy Joe finds him. Max gets the kill. Building up, trying to shield up a little bit. But Funky Punch breaks the builds first. And that is it for game 3. All right, I'm not even going to pull up the scores this game. I'll do it for a second. Feather at the start is way too fast for me to keep my composure, y'all. I'm speedrunning this. Well, I'm speedrunning. I'm going to see if I have that, if that replay saved successfully, because that was kind of nuts. Yeah, I got like, I got actually that entire game on replay here on my monitor. So after, guys, I swear, after this lobby, we will go back and watch everything I saw there. It'll be great. Oh, might be a little graphics card flickering on that replay, but We got the replay from that game saved. We'll highlight the nutty plays that we missed. Could be worse. I still feel really bad, y'all. Sorry. No, everyone wants to catch the action live. I'm embarrassed right now, chat. But hey. Yo, that's how to get some Ziggy to use up some bits highlighting the message to try and get my attention while I'm being a bum streamer over here. Back to the game. Oh, you're good, Sloth. You're good. It's a fast-paced game. Feathereth playing as a fast-paced lobby host. And honestly, when you're a player, especially when you get 6th or 7th place, it is nice to get that game going quick because you've already been waiting for like 10 minutes after you died early. So I get why it's kind of the instinct for the lobby host. Honestly, the only reason I recapped that, I just clipped it with my graphics card because I was screwing up. And Feather is still starting that game super quick. Is this a real drop, or do we have two teams hot dropping haphazardly here? Let's see. Looks like a real drop as Sleepy Joe goes down to the knife plus 1911 combo. Feather kills Scancer 2. Chasing Funky Bunch with that 1911. Funky Bunch trying to take that head peek. Feather looking for the angle. And there goes Team C. Supreme Fugitives down in a flash on the hot drop. Two teams hot dropping early. And that is a quick loss for Supreme Fugitives. Yeah, I think my graphics card capture is not the best method for the replay because it can have some stuttering on those captures. But we'll take a look at the sick plays that we missed after this match. But already going from 7 teams to 6 teams as Supreme Fugitives. Quickly wiped out by Apex Predators on the hot drop at Armory. And yeah, clearly no time to recap the game here. But no time to look at any scores. As quickly we're going into game 4. We're actually going to be finishing this lobby in just over an hour. Going to be the fastest lobby in VREL history over here. Too fast and too furious for me. So just another crew over here at Complex. VIP Team F over here at Summit. So I try and calm down, get back into the groove, stop being tilted over here. We've got VR Shockwave over here at Kingdom. Tumbleweed looking for an op shot. Feathereth in his sights, electing not to take it yet. And now over here, we've got Zeatic and Apex Predators fighting. Team A, Apex Predators right here. Zeatic a little closer to the zone, but neither of the teams in the zone yet. So, ooh, his leading falls to his death on the other side of the map. That might be a lag out. Looks like a lag out here. Unlucky stuff. As now VRS Synergy going to be forced to play with 2. And there are 3 teams over here as VR Shockwave Team E rotating left to right. Might make this a little bit harder for Zeatic to hold out Apex Predators. And now making themselves known with the op shot is Tumbleweed. Not landing on Yuria there. You see how Zeatic reacts. It's Tumbleweed still looking for a shot. Zeatic doing a nice job keeping their heads down, using hard cover, not giving Tumbleweed any sight lines to take those shields down. Until then, right on cue. Tumbleweed taken back though. Aim VR hitting that op shot. But we've got a fight on the other side of the map here at Metropolis. Just another crew versus VIP. Hitting some AKM shots onto MJ Legion. MJ Legion in EE time dropping to the right. Split off heavily from Kev over on the left. And let's see if that early split from Jack forcing VIP to split off impacts him throughout the game and already getting the pick. Evil Gesture takes down MJ Legion with the MP5. Armory, one of the riskiest hot drops for sure. And looks like Shagroid looking for a pin drop. Let's see if anybody sees him. Not seen by Pimbit or Yura here. Here comes Shagroid from the top rope. Look out, Pimbit. DT11 for Shagroid, taking down some damage. Able to finish off Pimbit with the head peak UMP. So now a 3v2 here for Team E. And Yuria and AimVR very low. Zav finishes off Yuria. AimVR with the banana, but Zav flies in with the M1014. So that pin drop opens things up for VR Shockwave and Shagroid. Dropping in. Cracking skulls. So Team A, Apex Predators, with a lot of open space to rotate through planes. Let's see, this next zone gonna reveal itself right about now.
Battle zone shrinking in. 60 seconds.
Big Defiance zone here, centered around the apartments. Little piece of the zone in the tower if any team elects to go for a hot or a pin drop off the tower. But already went from 7 to 5 teams, so there's gonna be a decent amount of space for these teams to work with. And we've got both VRS teams near this corner. Oh, Jack taking down Kev. They found him isolated in Metropolis. And now unable to, oh, there's the op shot as Tumbleweed getting tagged by all 3 members of VR Synergy. Now gonna drop down, fly away, try and group up. And a little bit spread out here is VR Shockwave. ZobQC here, Tumbleweed here, Shagroid way more to the right, already anchoring in the zone. Let's see how this positioning works out. ZobQC pushing in with those Uzis, pressuring those builds and doing a nice job forcing VR Synergy back, not allowing them to push in for free. Now ZobQC still pushing that high ground, shredding, leading, taking him down with the Uzis. Chocolate Wings and Snickle Fritz both less than 100 total HP as well. Chocolate Wings underneath. Zob with the M10 takes down Chocolate Wings. And just Snickle Fritz alive here, flying away through the zone, trying to escape. And VR Shockwave able to use those off angles, pressure them, get them kills. Good for some op shots across the map toward Apex Predators. But Apex Predators do have nice zone position here. Let's see how they can hold these other teams out. Mainly Team E, VR Shockwave. ZobQC does find an early corner here. Gets a nice shot with the op onto Mac. All the Apex Predators tightly grouped up here. And with that's the nice thing about that harmonica, taking that op shot, not nearly as punishing. We don't have to use any shield shakers as Featherith tagging Tumbleweed with his AWP. Snickle Fritz still staying alive outside the zone. And Shagroid has been shadowing Snickle Fritz this whole time, looking for that squad wipe on their VRS sister squad. And now ZobQC finally shooting from this other angle. That's throwing off Apex Predators. But not a bad time for them to drop off as the zone reveals itself more toward the apartments again. And Snickle Fritz continuing to make this long zone rotation. And does Shagroid know where Snickle Fritz is? No, Shagroid's still looking towards Cemetery. Snickle Fritz successfully sneaking away. And we'll be able to probably find some open space in here to chill and revive. May still be really tough for them to get it going. Not going to be in the zone yet. Not going to have a lot of loot for the squad. But still staying alive right now is VR Synergy. All of Jack, just another crew. Grouped up on these 2 apartments. Matthew with the AWP and Evil Jester with the FAL.
Battle zone is now shrinking.
Got all of VIP at this building. We've got 2 members of Team E. ZobQC and Tumbleweed right here. Oh, and a big shot from Tumbleweed onto Mac, doming him with the purple AWP. As ZobQC flying way open, able to luckily avoid some op shots there. But looking to head peek into this building. Not finding anyone on the 2nd floor. Gonna find all of them on the 3rd floor. As he pops open and unfortunately finds way too many bullets to the face, but fortunately surviving. Featherith popping up top, looking to continue that pressure. Only 2 here in for VR Shockwave. But here comes Shagroid for support. And Zonk UC going down to Feathers. DT, Tumbleweed looking to avenge, but Mac instead finding Tumbleweed. Only one left for VR Shockwave. It's Shagroid trying to run away. One of the fastest players in movement speed in the game. But in the face of a full squad here, Shagroid and Max the Penguin finishing off VR Shockwave. So Snicklefritz still alive outside the zone in the best zone location to find extra heals. Picks up a banana on cue here in Metropolis. And we've got VIP and Jack still chilling at the exact same buildings as before. Although Sick Am and Evil Jester now rotating into the zone. Getting to the zone here before VIP can rotate from this building. Let's see if they even know where VIP is, because VIP keeping a low profile this whole time. And over here, Apex in this building, but can't tell if they'll be able to chill in this building without taking zone damage. I don't think so. They're going to have to leave that building, probably come to this building or Pleasant Park here. And finally, Snicklefritz trying to rotate out of the zone, goes down, but able to get into 4th place by running around the whole lobby there. And now, with Jack already in the zone, is it going to be good that they're already in the zone, or are they going to be sandwiched by VIP from behind? As Apex Predators do move in, sharing some builds, getting ready for this fight, trying to hit some op shots onto VIP across the map. This is a nice spot to peek with the op, able to two-hand it, but still only show part of your body. But Feather pushing in a little bit. MJ Legion dying outside the zone for VIP. Kev into the zone, but not a very good spot. Gonna be very open if somebody finds him. Ooh, Matthew going down to Feathereth here, close. The one alive for VIP, 2 alive for Just Another Crew, and 3 alive right here for Apex Predators. Let's see if they can take advantage. Revive goes down. Matthew picked up by Evil Jester inside. VIP trying to revive on the right as well. Kev gonna pick up EE Time and MJ Legion as Max the Penguin takes down Sick M. And this is a huge opportunity for Apex Predators to get a huge farm up. Max takes down Evil Jester. Feather takes down MJ Legion. And who is even left? Nobody. As soon as we say the farm opportunities there. 6 quick kills for Apex Predator. Getting all those kills. Feather getting the kills faster. Then he can restart the lobby. And bookending this lobby nicely is Apex Predators. And once again, even though that is the last game, we will be taking a look at the replays from early Game 3 here in a minute. So stick around for another minute. There were some good highlights there. A lot of normal Pop 1 action, but some absolutely meme-worthy stealth there. Like, man. First, let's see if they put these scores in. Because have not had a chance to look at these scores in a long time. And here we are. So that last game... Oh no, this is not the right game at all. So Apex Predators finish it off with the 1st place. Supreme Fugitives, wow, very boomer bust looking at these scores in retrospect. Bookending it with 7th place games, and in the middle, 24 combined kills between 2 games, 6k damage over those 2 games, 2 1st places. So Supreme Fugitives, despite laying 2 goose eggs in games 1 and 4, still going to be near the top of the lobby with 82 points. I think they will be passed up by Apex Predators here for sure, as Apex Predators going to finish off with 1st place, over 10 kills there. Huge game and getting some nice farms off there at the end. Letting Just Another Crew and VIP Legion revive there. Yo. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Best radio commentator casting without any video. Let's see if we got the last score. Yeah, we got all the scores in here. So I'm going to recap the scores real quick. And then we're going to get a replay. So don't go anywhere. We got a quick replay coming in here. But the final results of the lobby here. Apex Predators on top with a big 116 points. Finishing off with 13 kills. Over 3,500 damage in the first blood. Supreme Fugitives. Some huge games in the middle. But that inconsistency killing them is only 82 points. Despite popping off hard in game 2 and 3. VR Shockwave in third, and it looks like a big drop off between the first and second and the second and third place teams as VR Shockwave at 50 points and everybody else lower than that. Is that a 50? No, that's actually 80 points. VR Shockwave at 80 points here. Oh, thank you, Kiwi. Just another crew able to get a first place to start, second place to finish, but a couple fifth places in the middle holding their score back. VIP Legion never able to get above third, but still able to have some consistent gameplay, getting over 40 points. Same with Synergy and Zetic, not any scores in from them, but enough about that. Let me... Oh, that's loud. Let me create a new scene or something real quick. All right. Here we go. I'm going to close pop one so we don't get any echoing, but this is the game that y'all missed right here. And actually, this is the end of game 2. This is the moment I changed the lobby. And this is the moment I leave the scores up for like 20 minutes. So early game, there was a fight here between Fugitives. And this is why this is not the way to do the replay. Sorry, not trying to hurt anybody's eyes there. Fugitives was able to finish off the VRS team over there. Actually, here's where they finished them off. So everybody, just try and imagine that commentary I had earlier. Just all the things I was saying about 20, 30 minutes ago. Just replay all that audio in your head right now. No, just kidding. I'll replay it now as Funky Bunch. Happy to let him revive. Gets the farm off there. Scancer pushing the flank, but I miss on the left here as they exchange some damage. Little camp in the corner here from Chocolate Wings. You see him there. Catches Funky Bunch off guard. Gets the kill. Turns it into a 2v2, but Sleepy Joe quickly turns it into a 2v1. And from there, Chocolate Wings was absolutely on the run and was able to run for a long time here. But right as I called, he was about to go right about here. Saw him go to the right instead of continuing to run away. And that's when we knew that Scantra was going to catch up. And that is how Synergy goes down this game in 7th place. Fast forwarding a little bit, looking for some more highlights. This is the action-packed fight right here where it got really weird. I'm just going to let it play because look where Evil Jester is right here. Keep that spot in mind. He's going to be there for a minute. Wow, Matthew got tagged by an off headshot there. Missed that call. Absolutely shredded. And that's what immediately put Jack down bad in this fight. Apex Predators really crunching in, gaining control of Cemetery, and Cemetery being the entire zone. That's a nice play from Apex Predators to secure the entire zone for themselves. As Matthew going a little bit too into the open. Mac takes him down, and this is where it gets hilarious. Check out Evil Jester here. This is Spear Stealth. Pinbit, I get why Pinbit might want to ignore. Pinbit's got other things to deal with as Pinbit goes down to Featherith from Apex. But now, that is the only member alive for Jack right there. And here is the comedy. Look at the stealth. Stealth 100 right next to Max. Literally just look to the left, Max. Turn around, Featherith. Look, he's right there. Just silent. Here's Evil Jester POV is able to finish off the stealth in that corner. That's really the highlight right there. Let's replay that, because that is... I have never seen stealth that good in competitive Pop 1. As yeah, Pinbit peeks over here, but he's looking at Apex Predators. Evil Jester, still though, big trigger discipline, not shooting at Pinbit there, despite going right in front of him. And this is where Zeatic drops back, Apex pushing him off so hard, but then Feather at the max, literally in one build box away from Evil Jester, just not turning around to see. Oh my goodness. Have you ever seen stealth this good in competitive Pop, anyone? If you've seen stealth this good in competitive Pop 1, please send it to me, because I've never seen anything like this. Absolutely. Right next to them. Anyway. Okay, that's about 10 seconds later. This is right when I realized... Stealth 5,000, yeah. That was right when I realized, oh shoot, y'all missed all that. Better clip that. That was bad. Yeah, good clip. Glad we could still... I'm glad my graphics... Sometimes this does not work for my graphics card. I'm glad it came through so we could get that clip on the stream there. That is absolutely one of the peak moments I've ever seen. Not the droids you're looking for. Using the invisibility cloak there. Man, so absolutely nutty play from Jack there just to stay alive. But let's see, that was game 3 for them. That was, I mean, honestly, they still got 5th place there, but they were gonna get 6th place in that moment. So opening up the potential to survive longer in that game. That's some of the craziest stealth I've ever seen in competitive Pop 1, if not the craziest. But just looking at these top 2 teams here, going back to the recap after finally catching up on those replays. So now y'all believe me, you didn't miss much action, just missed a little bit of crazy stealth. And now I replayed it twice just to show y'all how nice it was. The Apex Predators getting a huge first game and last game, and also getting a huge third game. So that's the difference here, where Supreme Fugitives had their 2 huge pop-off games in the middle. Their other games, game 1 and 4, were duds. Meanwhile, Apex Predators having a huge pop-off game 4, about a 9 out of 10 pop-off games 1 and 3, but then even game 2 getting 3rd place, 3 kills, 1600. Huge consistency. You want to have a high floor and a high ceiling to really get those big scores in competitive Pop 1, and Apex Predators doing exactly that here. 116 points in a tightly contested lobby. And coming in this lobby, these teams are pretty close to each other in MMR, but Apex Predators and Supreme Fugitives demonstrating that they have what it takes to flex on these other teams at moments. But VR Shockwave in 3rd place with 80 points with their own consistency. A couple of 5th place games from them because it was a tough lobby. Not able to get that top 3 every time like we saw from them last week, but still consistent enough to get that 80 points. Just another crew with just the stealthiest plays of all time. Able to get into the 4th place spot in this lobby. 5th place is going to be VIP Legion. And then 6th place is Synergy. Actually, it was Synergy last week who was getting top 3 every game. And now Synergy, last place out of all the teams putting their scores in. So that goes to show how disciplined all these teams are playing, how much they were all looking for positioning. As Synergy, who was so consistent last week in finding their spaces to operate, only able to crack the top 3 in game 1 here. It's a tough lobby for all the teams. And that makes it all the more impressive the Apex Predators able to really be the Apex Predators of the lobby today. All right, y'all. Thank you, everybody who stuck around a little bit more to check out that extra replay. I can't call it a bonus replay because it's literally something that we missed out on earlier, but appreciate everyone sticking with. And thank you for everybody for tuning in today. Before we dip out, I want to give a shout out to all of our sponsors here. So thank you, B Haptics, Bobo VR, Caveman Studios, Degenerate Decals, Dropline, G Fuel, Kiwi Design, Mammut, and Proxymat. And also thank you to all the players. Thanks to everybody in the chat, and big thanks to Sloth for doing the most work on the league. Absolutely grinding to keep everything running smoothly, even if Feathereth doesn't listen. Sometimes these kids just don't listen. But thank you once again, everybody, for tuning in today for some VREL Tuesday action before this holiday weekend. I hope everybody has a great Thanksgiving, whether you're spending it with family or friends or even alone. The Pop 1 community is still with you in heart. And with that, we'll go ahead and end the stream. Thanks again to everybody, and Papaya out.